And welcome back to Megaman channel, and today we're going to be reviewing some figures from the Capcom figure collection line of toys. Now, Capcom made a number of different figures for this series, and not just Mega Man. There was also Darkstalkers, of course, Street Fighter, and then we have these figures that represent Megaman X8. Hence, that's why Megaman X looks a little bit different than what we are normally accustomed to seeing him. Now, these figures aren't really figures. I refer to them as mini statues. There's not a whole lot of articulation with these. However, I do like the poses on some of these, as they're very dynamic, very action-oriented. And again, we have X in his original scheme. We do have two sets. This is the regular, and then there was another one with varying colors. I only have two of those, so I'm still going to complete that set. Basically the same pose. For example, X would be in orange instead of his regular blue. But again, we have Capcom figure collection, and we have here Megaman X. And now we have Zero in a very action-packed pose. It looks like he's fixing to tear something up with his Z-Saber. Again, this is from the Megaman X8 based artwork, so hence a little bit different body structure there, and the hair looks like it's a lot less than what I am normally accustomed to. I guess he has it all in a ponytail and not all spread out like I see in some of my figures and the statues I have here in my collection. But again, we have Zero, very dynamic pose. Now this one, the saber does come separate. Whenever you purchase it, you have to put it together whenever you open up the package. Other than that, great pose. Love this one. And here we have Axel in a very much action-packed dynamic pose. I do like Axel a lot. I know for a lot of you guys he is the least favorite or not liked at all. On a personal note, I think it was definitely long overdue that we had a Reploid that actually was carrying some heat, a firearm, a gun. Definitely long overdue. Do love the busters and the sabers, but as someone who's definitely pro Second Amendment, it's definitely nice to be able to carry a firearm, and Axel does it very nicely. Color scheme on this, very nice. And on this one, when you buy him and you open the package, the little wings in the back have to be attached to the main body. But other than that, very nice piece. Definitely love the pose on this one. And here we have Alia, one of the fan favorites of the Navigators. Now this pose, definitely not action-packed. I would say she's on her way to meet Cygnus or some sort of meeting with some of the high-ranked Maverick hunters. But other than that, very nice pose here. Definitely one that gets a lot of comments on social media. And what can I say? Definitely like the color scheme, and one of the very few damsels or dames in the Mega Man X line. There aren't a whole lot of figures on this, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll make more. I got a few besides these here, but again, very small amount of figures, lady figures in the Mega Man X series. And here we have probably my least favorite figure, which is Colette. I don't have a lot to say on this one. I'm not a very big fan of her pose, because she has this pose like, what? What do I do? I don't know, big question mark on this pose. She is definitely, from what I've seen on social media, probably the least liked. Not that we hate her, we love them all, but I would say she is definitely not the most favorite of all the lady figures. But again, it's Colette with a I don't know pose. And last but definitely not least, we have Layer.
Now Layer, from what I've seen and read, is the fan favorite of all the navigators, and for various reasons. I will leave it at that. Now, definitely like this figure. Now, this pose I really like. It's not an action pose. It's definitely not a work pose. For me, it's almost like she's posing for us. Instagram. I don't know. Maybe they have Facebook or Instagram back in that world. Who knows? But definitely a nice pose. Very, very, I guess, nice, to say the least. And again, it's Layer.
Alright, and in conclusion, we have all 6 together. As you can see, they display nicely as a set. The only other comment I wanted to make was these come up for sale every now and then on eBay, and eBay probably going to be your best bet as far as finding them. Other than that, if any of you by any chance have any of the variants for Alia or for Palette or for Zero or Axel, by all means keep me in mind. I'm looking to complete that set and hopefully have it one day here on the channel very soon. But other than that, please like, subscribe, put in a comment, please share this video, and thank you for watching Megaman X8 channel.